Hi everyone, it's been great to see the training applications rolling in today. So really excited to be getting a new cohort of mums on our course starting next week. It's always exciting times and everybody builds up that anticipation and then gets booked on, makes that commitment and gets started. So I just wanted to run through for those of you who are still thinking about joining the admin course and embarking on a new career, just the way that we operate, because we're different to other training providers and you might be sussing out different options right now. So the package I put together was very much focused around supporting mums, about creating flexibility, but also not just the technical support, but also the pastoral support and the motivational support that we need, particularly if we're starting and embarking on a new career. And I also wanted to make a quality assured course where we have somebody overseeing your work and checking that you're doing it right. And that makes it much more consolidated and much more robust than, for example, if you're just doing Trailhead. I mean, that's a great set of skills and great certifications to work through from a technical point of view, but we really do layer on that knowledge and expertise. So by the time you get to the end of 6 months, you feel more confident applying for roles and taking it forward. So just to run through what you'll find in our information pack, it's a virtual course consisting of approximately 16 hours a week of learning that you need to be doing. Of that, 2.5 hours is on a live webinar. The rest of that time you can fit around your commitments, whether it's during the day, the evening, the early morning, you can fit it in when you can. So there's weekly accountability with that. So you need to commit to doing those 16 hours a week, getting that piece of work done. A mentor will then quality check that work you've done, and the mentor completes a homework record for us to say they've checked your work, to say it's fine. And if you haven't done something quite right, they'll support you and train you on it and make sure that you understand it. So you get that one-to-one support week on week to check that you're understanding things right. So it means that week on week, you're not going to jump to the next week and still be thinking, oh gosh, I don't remember what that last week was about and I'm not that confident. Your mentor should be doing that for you, checking that you understood it, check you did the homework right, and then they submit the homework record to us to say, yes, this trainee's got it, they understand it, and we're moving on to the next competency. So it's really that hand-holding support. And by the time you've done that learning journey for 3 months, what we then do is put you on a real-life work experience project. And you might be working, there's a range of different work experience projects, as you can imagine within the ecosystem. There's lots of different ways you can gain experience. So you might be working with a range of consultancy partners that we work with, including my own consultancy, and within that we might be getting you doing health checks on existing Salesforce systems, which is a fantastic experience to get your hands dirty and understand what that looks like. If you're starting a new job role which has an existing Salesforce system, there's a whole range of tasks and things that you need to do to check out how they're using it, what's working, what's not working so well, or you might be building a brand new Salesforce instance from scratch and looking at the design of that and building it out. So a whole range of different experience that you might get. And also what we put in last year was this fortnightly coaching. I qualified as an NLP coach back in 2006, actually going back quite a while. And then recently Zoe, who's the other director of Supermums, qualified as a coach as well. So now we're running these fortnightly coaching sessions. And the coaching isn't about just giving you coaching tools and techniques, but it's also about giving you the understanding of coaching skills and tools that you can then use with your clients and customers and employees or colleagues later on when you go into the workplace. So we want you to not only use the coaching for yourself to kick yourself at the bum or motivate you or build your self-esteem or whatever the focus is of that week, but also to learn those tools and to have them in your toolkit so you can use those in your work going forward. And you can add that to your CV as well. So you're not going to just walk away with a Salesforce admin certification. You're also going to walk away with coaching skills on that CV as well, that you can put that on there and that will add value to when you go into the workplace. To help bring all this together and coordinate things, we do have full-time training managers. So they look after the trainees and the programs and check everything's working okay. So if there was any issues all the way through the program, you can flag it. If something's not working technically for you in terms of not being able to access course content or whatever might happen, then our training managers are there on deck. We have a full-time training manager in the US and one in for EMEA, and then we have Vicky, who's our head of training, that oversees those training managers. So we really do have that wraparound support for you to make sure we can respond. And because we've got the time differences, it means that we can also pick up cases if you're working at night. We potentially have that cover, so we can pick up things as we go through. So once you've gone through the mentoring, the training, the coaching, the work experience bit, we then have a whole job readiness module, and the job readiness module is there to get you CV and interview ready, to get your confidence, to help you rethink about how you repackage your skills and your attributes that you've had already. I've also done some great presentations around how to build a great demo org, because we want you to show and tell all the great work you've done on your system, and also how to write a customer success story about the project work that you did on your client org to bring that to life and kind of make that tangible. So loads of stuff to get your job ready. And in terms of brokering you into employment opportunities, we had a really exciting call today. We're discussing about a returnship program with Salesforce and about how we can get some mums directed into Salesforce directly. So that's really on the cards, coming soon. But also we do have partnerships with other recruitment agencies, which again is relatively new and just starting. So we have a range of wider roles that we can get you ready for. But what's important to me mostly is that we get your CV and interview prep done so you feel really confident. So when you go, if we do refer you to another agency to work with, you go to them really strong in your pitch and consolidate it. So that employability readiness is really important to us. And working with those recruiters means that we've got you ready and you've got a really good competitive stance and you come across really well to those recruitment consultants. So we do all of that. We also have job roles that come to us directly. So again, we're placing and putting forward our trainees to roles on a weekly basis. That's run by Hazel here and also in the US. So again, that recruitment partner we're working with is in the US. So we definitely want to be feeding you into roles, and we have companies coming towards us who want to hire from supermums that love the concept and want to support what we do. So definitely want to support that. And I think the biggest thing is, you're in our Facebook group, is we have this great community that we're building. We have the alumni community, which is people that have specifically been on our course, which now probably at the end of May will be looking like 280 plus, it'll be 290, maybe 300, depending on how many people we get on the courses. So we are really building this community. So when we go to Salesforce events, we're not alone, because I went to Dreamforce by myself, right, when I started, and it was a really lonely experience, to be honest. Back in, was it 2010? I was like overwhelmed. There was like loads of people, and what's really nice now is that we can get together with all the supermums. And when we were at the London World Tour in May, it was amazing to have like 50 of our Supermums community there, all wearing their sweaters and all being really present. So it really does give you a peer support community who you can reach out to, you can connect, you can meet at events, you're not alone. You've got immediate friends and friends because you've all come on this common journey together, and you can use a Facebook group or our alumni chatter network to reach out and encourage you to meet up with those people at those events. So do take initiative to kind of use a community in that way. And then we've developed this whole suite of ongoing learning courses, because we don't want to stop teaching you. We love helping you be successful, and we've really focused it on those courses that we feel are complementary and will continue to build your confidence and your salary, and also your degree of flexibility as well. So the consultancy skills program, the marketing cloud training program, and the platform one are all great certifications that we feel that you need some additional support and investment around, because they're not ones that there's certain certifications that hopefully you'll do off your own back, but we've invested time in developing courses and training programs that are more the added value certifications, which we feel that give you another real sort of stepping stone and help build your salary and your flexibility. So we want to keep you in the network, keep close to our alumni, keep developing them and supporting them. So hopefully it's a relationship that you have with Supermums for life. You know, we want to continue to see you grow and prosper. We want to help make you successful, and our team are really committed to that. We're a team of 10 right now, across you know, globally. So we continue to grow, and if we can support you, fantastic. So reach out to the team today, have a further chat with them. We'd love to get you signed up to our admin course in the USA or EMEA starting next week. We'd love to help you. And if you're interested in any of the other courses, like the consultancy course, Marketing Cloud, or Platform One, there are additional elements to think about if you're already next step along the ladder. All right, take care. Speak soon. Bye.